on? Amazing, thank you. Thank you so much for that introduction, Gavin, that I wrote. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. It's great to be here, and thank you for the opportunity, Anita and Campbell. I started my journey into the health and wellness when I was an accountant 20 plus years ago. I fell into the role and I noticed there were a lot of my colleagues under a lot of stress. And so then I said to them, I said, you know, you look a lot stressed there. I said, come and sit down and let me just do some massage around your neck and shoulders, with their consent, of course. And it wasn't until then they said, you know, you should consider getting into the wellness, doing some massage course, all that kind of stuff. I don't think so. But it wasn't until my daughter was born in 2007 that I went, you know what, I don't really want to go back to number crunching. I was really hopeless at it and to begin with, so I didn't see myself going back, which is why I pursued a career in massage. And then from there, my journey just took off from learning more about what the body really does and how that looks like. And that's when I went and did the exercise sports science degree, worked with elite athletes, worked with general population, worked with the insurance companies and their injury management consultants, assisting injured workers and returning them back to work. But what I really noticed over the course of that experience was there was not a holistic approach to well-being. We are a multidimensional being. It requires that we look at the whole system, not just in the internal system, but the mind, body, and spirit, which is why I created Mind Health Services to promote what that whole well-being looks like, that holistic approach of wellness looks like. And over the last 2 years, I've incorporated bowls into my practice, and it's really exciting to share what this looks like. Now, before I go ahead and play and demonstrate what this sounds like and feels like for you, how many of you have actually had a sound bath? Wow, okay, great. Thank you. How many of you at the moment are feeling overwhelmed or stressed or anything like that on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being high? So anyone over 5? Okay. Anyone over 6? Keep your hand up. Anyone over 7? Okay. Anyone 10? At a 10 at the moment? Okay, keep that number in your mind, because in a moment I'm going to demonstrate how we can simply and easily reboot the system, simply by bringing your awareness to the beautiful sound of these crystal bowls. Now, they are crystal bowls. Now, these are only just half of what I have. I have a whole heap of set. Now, each one of these bowls have obviously different sizes, and they emulate a different frequency. Now, these level of frequencies, depending on where we start from, they trigger different parts of the body. There are some evidence-based that support how frequency can be quite useful for pain management, for stress reduction, all kinds of ailments. You know, I don't want to go into that in the moment, but you feel free to look into it. So today I'm going to demonstrate just how simple it is so that we can reconnect our mind and body, so that we can perform better. We can increase our not only our well-being, but our performance when we show up for ourselves. Isn't it safe to say then that we're better for everybody else? Mm-hmm. Right? So I'm no good to my friends, my family, to my clients if I don't practice what I preach. So I'm constantly having to set some time, even if it's just 5 minutes. All it takes to just settle the dust, settle the mind, so that we can become our ultimate best version. Okay, so those of you who are stressed, I'm going to get you to remember what that number is. And now I'm going to demonstrate just how beautiful the sound of these crystal bowls make. Now, obviously, you know, this is just, it's not an obligation, but I invite you to get into a comfortable position. Ideally, you want to sit up nice and straight with your spine upright and feet firmly flat on the ground. And here's where I invite you to now. Close your eyes. You can take your shoes off, absolutely. Here's what I want you to do. Close your eyes. And you might notice there'll be whispering, there'll be traffic, there'll be talking, and that's just life. But the important thing is just allowing us to tune that noise out and tune in. Yes, it is a practice. So bringing that awareness to your breath. Now take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, just allowing yourself to be here in this space now. There's no one needing anything from you right now. There's no one wanting anything from you. You can simply allow yourself to be here in this space, allowing the muscles in the shoulders begin to relax, allowing yourself to be here in this space now. Take a deep breath in, drawing your attention to your breath. Just allowing the sound, the frequency, travel to and through you. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. Okay, so those of you who were above 5, where are you at now? So anyone over 7, where on a stress scale? Where are you now? Of those of you who were over 5, over 7? Anyone still in that? No one. Okay. Okay. Anyone feel stressed at the moment? No one. Amazing. My job is done here. That's fantastic. And that's all it takes. Who plays the guitar here?
Andrew.
Okay, most of you. I don't. I'm really hopeless. But I know the difference between a good sounding string and a bad sounding string. A good sounding string has what? Tune. A good tune, right? Same thing that goes with what we allow in our body, in what we hear, in what we feel as well. When we feel something that's not in tune with us, there's this dissonance. There's this like, I don't quite like that. I'm not vibing with that. But what do we do when we're chronically on the go? Push, more. We're just allowing that energetic field of ours become even more distorted. What happens is it causes chronic stress. That's what we want to avoid. We want to avoid that chronic stress that could lead to all kinds of illness and diseases. That is what we want to prevent. That is my role, my purpose is to introduce a really simple way of bringing that reconnection back into your body so that you can turn up for yourself, for not only yourself, but for the people around you who you dearly love, and that you can embrace all that you are and then some, because you begin to explore more and more of who you are and what you can achieve and what you're capable of. And that, my friend, is where the magic is. And that is when we become truly unstoppable. And that's when we breathe in an abundance of health and wellness and God knows all kinds of other wonderful things. And I can go on, but I know I'm out of time. It was an absolute pleasure, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I do believe
Will we do
out of
questions
time.
now?
You can go a fraction long if you want.
Yeah.
Or questions or whatever.
We do have time? Okay,
Read the
beautiful.
questions and
Do you do this regularly somewhere?